My days always begin walking outside and opening up the chickens. I usually gather eggs and take care of the greenhouse or the propagation house where all the seedlings are. The propagation house is one of my favorite places to be. It just has that smell of earth when you go in and growing things. You just can't describe it any other way. It smells like life.
My day usually starts with me waking up thinking about a dream I had about food, really. My brain is constantly thinking about different ways of making a dish more delightful, more interesting to look at, with the textures, like how to get it right.
Chickadee Farms is a small-scale, sustainably managed produce farm in Clayton, North Carolina. We grow a diversity of vegetables, herbs, and this year we're starting to do cut flowers.
The Fiction Kitchen is a very unique spot in downtown Raleigh. We're Raleigh's only full vegetarian vegan restaurant. Where Jen and I come together is really with the flavor of the produce. Sometimes it looks so perfect, I don't want to do anything with it. But then what that moves to is, how can I elevate this?
I take a lot of pride in the quality of my food, and I want it to taste really delicious and amazing. And then she takes that and kind of like amplifies it by like 100,
So obviously COVID-19 is among us. We were shut down for about 2.5 months.
When the pandemic hit and all the restaurants closed, that's when I had to pivot my business, focus more on farmers market, CSA, and online sales. People were seeing like shortages of things in grocery stores, and I saw a big uptick in my business.
We opened back up with a takeout concept. It's a little smaller, manageable menu. It is scary considering that it's only about 30% of our normal sales. This industry has been strangled by COVID, and we've had to take steps back and look at structure and think about actual industry change. And is this a viable business to continue the way it was?
I love all my chefs and I love working with them, and I was actually pretty scared for them when, all this started.
A lot of the farmers got together to help the service industry as well. For about 2 months, they actually built us boxes of food for our employees. It helped to see that we all are in this together, and that they're here for us now and we're going to be here for them later.
Small farms are important because I'm not trying to feed the world. I'm trying to feed people like down the street from me and in my community. It's the one thing that me as a single individual could do to do the most good in the world. So
COVID actually reinforced that whole ethos of a local food revolution and why it's where I want to be in the restaurant industry. I know where the food's coming from. We know the motivation behind the people growing the food. And I feel like you can taste that and feel that ethos of community. And I don't think there's any other way to do business.